Hey guys, it is Truth here, the one and only Truth Reviews. I hope you guys have had a fabulous day. I hope you guys are enjoying the content as much as I am enjoying making it. Anyway, let's get right down to business. Dying Light 2 is a game that I purchased in early 2022, and let's just say I made a little video on it talking about why no one's talking about it, and I am so happy with the response and feedback from it. So thank you guys so much for watching it. Thank you guys for the love and support. And just thank you for enjoying it. So I thought, how can I make a follow-up video linked to Dying Light 2 as you guys enjoyed it so much? I thought, let's talk about side quests in video games and side quests in Dying Light 2, because side quests are odd, and they've always been odd for me, because, you know, you've got the whole Bethesda sort of look at them, which is just basically massive fetch quests. But I wanted to talk about Dying Light 2 side quests, because in my opinion, it's so different to the norm. So let's jump straight into this and just talk about side quests in Dying Light 2 and games as a whole. So to start off with, let's just talk about side quests as a whole. So normally when you get side quests, whether it be from a Bethesda game or a GTA made game by Rockstar, it normally goes like this. You walk up to said person, they tell you to retrieve thing, you go and retrieve thing, maybe you fight some enemies, maybe you run away from something, you get thing, you bring it back to them. That is 90% of side quests I play nowadays, whether you're playing The Witcher 3, GTA, or any other thing. I mean, then you've got personal side quests, which are just people. Like GTA does this very well, you have very cartoonish people, but even they can boil down to just fetch quests. And I wanted to talk about how Dying Light and Dying Light 2 does this so much better and so much phenomenally with just more love and care, and it's just better. But to start off with, I want to talk about side quests as a whole, like I said. So, Dying Light 2 is an open world, massive story adventure game, and I thought, what better company to compare that with than Bethesda, who have made Skyrim and Fallout. And in my opinion, Dying Light 2 is pretty much Fallout minus the guns and triple the ghouls. that's my experience with Dying Light 2. So, I wanted to compare their side quest methods. So here's how Fallout 4 does it, okay? Which is the Bethesda's newest Fallout, by the way. So you'll go up to said person. Let's take Preston. You'll go up to him. He'll say, "A settlement needs your help. Go help them." You will go help the settlement. You will go back. That's one sort of quest you get as a side mission. Takes around about 20 to 25 minutes, I would say, to do. Rather simple and easy, however boring and monotonous. Here are 90% of other quests in Fallout. You go up to person A. Person A spends far too long talking about the thing they need you to get and why they need you to get it. You go and get it from person A by killing an absurd amount of enemies and entering a new place. You give it to person A, they pay you. That is pretty much Fallout 4's side quest system, and I hate it. One of the Fallout 4 mechanics is the Minutemen. They're one of the main factions, and their mechanics is working with the people. So going up to these dodo heads and talking to them about a lost ancient fucking sword or a lost artifact or something they need, and doing that 15 times to progress the main story, it is so boring. So let's have a look at how Dying Light 2 breaks that norm. Let me use an example from a Fallout game, Fallout 4 first though, to show you what a Fallout 4, one of the Fallout 4 side quests literally is. Okay, so I approach a farmer at a farm, obviously, and I speak to him. His son's been captured and his ancient sword's gone. He says he doesn't care about his son, he wants his sword, blah blah blah. So this is pretty much glorified, go here, kill these enemies, get my son, get my sword, bring it back to me, I'll give you money. You don't learn anything really about the characters, you don't care about the characters, you care about the sword that you get in the end and the money. That's it. And that is pretty much Fallout side quests. Now let's compare this with Dying Light 2's, and I'm going to use the Damien quest as a comparison. So first of all, Dying Light 2 side quests are done in such a different way, and therefore they're much longer. And normally for me that's a bit of an ick, as they do say, but for me now it's amazing. So Dying Light 2 side quests normally last between 20 minutes to 30 minutes, which is out the norm for a traditional side quest to last about 15 to 20 minutes. Now Dying Light 2, I'm going to take the Damien quest. So you meet a guy at a bar, He says he's got a job for you. He knows some people have a job for you. You go to said people. You speak to the first person you meet, person A. Here's where the first plot twist comes in. It turns out that Damien has set you up, and you are getting kidnapped and sold on by these people who are getting the job from. So you kill them, and then you go back to Damien and confront him. Here's where it gets bloody good, because instead of Damien saying, "Oh no, sorry, here's your money," he has real feelings and emotions, and he reacts. He says, "Look, I'm so sorry, I knew it was happening, but they're going to kill me if I don't," because these people, they've obviously trapped him into, making him get new people from the bazaar to entrap them and make them go to these people looking for a job, and then they get kidnapped and sold on as pretty much slaves. So Damien says, "Look, you need to go see my brother. He was captured. Please go help him." So anyway, you go and find Damien's brother, and you think, okay, fetch his brother, bring him back to him, quest ends there. No! There's even more layers to this. So, fighting through zombies and enemies to Damien's brother, it turns out that he was captured once too, and he escaped and joined them, and he's one of the ringleaders of the whole group. So you end up having to kill Damien's brother, who you find out is then working for one of the main antagonists in the game. So not only does it link to the main story too in a massive way, this like slave trade that the main villain's paying for, it links to that side mission and then to Damien. You then have to go back to Damien and explain the whole thing to him. And with the overwhelmingness of his brother being literally a slave owner pretty much, to what he thought he was captured and being a slave, nope, he's with them, to Damien realising the amount of people he's got killed, he goes to the top of a bell tower, and you have this incredible scene of trying to stop him from jumping off the bell tower. And here's where your dialogue options come in, and you have to really try to not get him to stop him from jumping off of this bell tower. And you then have to talk him down from doing it. And if you pass all the speech dialogue checks, much like Fallout ironically, he won't jump off of the top of the bell tower as you talk him down. And then if you do this, he realises what he's done's wrong, and he'll never feel the same about it, but he knows that dying won't solve anything. And it's not a, you don't feel hugely invested, but they made an entire mini story with one side quest. And here's what Fallout need to be doing. They need to be making these side characters interesting, where Dying Light 2, every single character has some sort of interest, whether it be, and some sort of motive. So whether their motive or interest is in money, is in success, is in revenge, is in self-benefit, they all have these interests, and they all have a reason to be doing what they're doing. And that's why it works so well. That's just why it's so good. So my point is here, you get such a quality in quests here. And that's not the only one. There's another one where someone's turned off the water supply, and then you go to who you think it is, to it to be revealed it's not who it is. And there's many very, very good side quests. And I just feel like these mini story narrative side quests, they're very good. They're very slept on. They're very fun to do. They're fun to play. And overall, not only do you learn something about the main story, because it links in, you have a very nice world building element to the game as a whole, because it just gives you more understanding about what these people are going through every single day. So it does help with that as well. And I mean, on top of that, it's just a fun side mission. I mean, it really is. Gameplay wise as well, it's just fun. So I hope I've made it a bit clearer now why I really like Dying Light 2's side quests. I'm not a bull licker to this game. I understand that it had problems and had major problems at launch. A lot of you guys were saying that in the comments. I completely get that. It was a buggy mess at launch, and it probably could have done with another year's development. However, I still think it's a pretty good game, and I still think it deserves it definitely deserves a lot more love than I think it's getting now, especially. I know it's sold well, but I still think it should continue to be, praised, because it's not often we get a unique story like this, and they go as far into inject it into the side quests, which I like. Anyway, guys, I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Subscribe if you haven't, if you're new. I hope you guys have enjoyed, and I will see you all next time. Bye bye.